A very good morning to all of you dear students. I hope you all are fine. So as you know that now our math class is there. So in last class started the exercise 10.5 and till 6th question we completed. So now we are going to start the remaining question of exercise 10.5. So there are 6 questions remaining in exercise 10.5. After that our 10th chapter will be completed. Okay. So the question number 7 of exercise 10.5 will be like this. If the diagonals of a cyclic quadrilateral are diameter of a circle, if the diagonals of a cyclic quadrilateral, if the diagonals of a cyclic quadrilateral are diameter of a circle, then prove that it is a rectangle. If the diagonals of a cyclic quadrilateral, given thing will be like this, a cyclic quadrilateral is given. So given like this, ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, मतलब इसके vertex कहाँ पर है, सर्कल पर है. Okay, so इस दोनों cyclic quadrilateral आपको पता है इसका क्या होता है. And the second thing, AC and BD are diameter. Diagonal AC and BD are diameter. This time the diagonals are diameter. आपके पास diagonal क्या है? Diameter है. And prove that ABCD is a rectangle. So what is the rectangle's property? So as you know that a rectangle have opposite sides equal and all angles are 90 degree. So it means we have to prove here opposite sides are equal. AB equals to CD and BC equals to AD. These two things, and after that we have to prove angle A is equals to angle B is equals to angle C is equals to angle D is 90 degree. All angles are 90 degree. So for the first we have to prove AB is equals to CD. For this we will prove this both triangle congruent. We have to prove this both triangle congruent. Triangle AOB and triangle COD. So I mentioned clearly triangle AOB and triangle COD. First condition OA is equals to OC, radius of circle, because AC is diameter. Second thing, this angle is equals to this angle AOB is equals to COD, vertical opposite angle. And third thing, OB equals to OD, again radius. So by SAS rule, triangle AOB and triangle COD are congruent. That's why we can say that AB is equals to CD. One of the opposite sides is equal. Similarly, when we prove this triangle and this triangle also congruent, then we will get BC equals to AD. So I mentioned here directly triangle BOD. I will not prove yet. Similarly, I write directly BOC and triangle AOD. BC equals to AD. So our first thing will be proved. The second thing, all angle we have to prove 90 degree. So as you know that there are two triangles, two bigger triangles we have to prove congruent. Now this time triangle AD and D. A, B and the second triangle BC and D. This both triangle we have to prove congruent this time. ABD and BC and D. So in triangle ABD and triangle BCD, first condition AB is equals to CD given. This is given. The second condition AD is equals to BC. This is also given. And the third condition ABD and BC and D. So one is common side. BD equals to BD common side. BD equals to BD common side. Here by mistake even made a mistake. So BD equals to BD common side. After that we can say that both by S rule both triangles are congruent. So if two triangles congruent, then we can say that the opposite angles of the both triangle are equal. So we can say that angle A is equals to angle C. Angle A is equals to angle C by CBCD. One most important statement is here. I forgot to tell you the statement like this: sum of opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. Sum of opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral is always 180. Sum of opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral is always 180. So it means we can say that A plus C is equals to 180 and B plus D is equals to 180. A plus C is equals to 180 and second thing B plus D is also equals to 180. So instead of A, we know that C is there. So instead of A, we know that C is there. Angle C plus angle C. Do angle C. Then angle C is equals to 180 upon 2 is 90. Angle A is also 90. Similarly, angle A and angle B all angles are 90 degree. Then it is proved already ABCD is a rectangle. So I hope you understood. And if you face any difficulty, then you can tell me. I will send the solution again. Okay. So take the screenshot. Okay, students. So the next question number 8. The question number 8 is like this: if the non-parallel sides of a trapezium are equal, then prove that it is cyclic. If the non-parallel sides of a trapezium are equal, then prove that it is cyclic. It means given thing will be like this: ABCD is a trapezium whose non-parallel side is equal. It means non-parallel side is this AB and CD is parallel in trapezium, as you know that, and AD and BC is non-parallel. So the given thing is ABCD is a trapezium. Trapezium means AB equals to क्या हो जाएगा? Sorry, AB parallel CD, and non-parallel side is equal given. Then we can say that AD equals to BC. AD equals to BC is given. So now we have to prove that ABCD is cyclic. So as you know that I explained you about the cyclic figure. Cyclic figure means the sum of opposite angles is 180. So here we have to prove that the sum of angle A and angle C is 180, or या तो ये लाइन है या फिर और, तो दोनों ही रहते हैं, या फिर और एंगल B प्लस एंगल D is equals to 180. ये प्रूव करना है, यानी हो जाएगा साइक्लिक. So for cyclic we construct this line DE is parallel to BC and is equals to BC. It's like draw a line DE parallel to BC and DE is equals to BC. इसको इसके पैरेलल बनाया और इसको इसके इक्वल बनाया. So as you know that this line is parallel to this line, and now we construct this is also parallel, then we can say that DEBC is a parallelogram. So I mentioned here DEBC is a parallelogram. The reason is only this: the AB is parallel to CD and DE is parallel to BC, and D is also equals to, that's why DEBC is a parallelogram. ये क्या हो जाएगा आपका एक parallelogram. So if as you know that the opposite angles of parallelogram are equal, the opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. It means angle 1, angle this, we can say that angle E, but I mentioned here angle 1 is equals to angle C. The opposite angles of parallelogram are equal by equation first. The second thing that given is like this: DE is equals to BC. DE किसके equal है? BC के equal, and BC is equals to AD. So it means DE is also equals to AD. So DE किसके equal है? BC के equal है, and BC is equals to AD. So we can say that DE is also equals to DE. So AD is equals to क्या हो जाएगा? DE. As you know that this DE already equal to BC and BC equals to AD. तो AD किसके equal हो जाएगा? DE के. So AD equals to DE. So this both line is equal. It means triangle ADE is a isosceles triangle. So angle 2 is equals to angle 3. If two sides are equal, then two angles are also equal. So I mentioned here angle 2 is equals to angle 3 equals number 2. After that, in this figure I saw one linear pair. You also can see angle 1 and angle 3. Angle 1 plus angle 3 is equals to 180 linear pair. So as you know that instead of angle 1 we can place angle C. So I place here angle C, and instead of angle 3 we can place angle 2. I place here. So what is the actual name of angle 2? Angle 2 का actual name है angle A. So angle 2 के जब angle A करते हैं तो angle A plus angle C equals to 180. तो ये आपका आ चुका है, और ये आपको लाने की जरूरत नहीं, सिमिलरली वो अपने आप हो जाएगा. So जहाँ कहीं भी साइक्लिक प्रूव करना है, whenever we have to prove any quadratic cyclic, then we prove just only the opposite sum of opposite angles is 180. It means इसमें अपन ने इस एंगल को इस एंगल को इक्वल निकाल दिया, then this is equals to this, then after the linear pair we just place the value of 2 and 3, then we get a cyclic quadratic. So we can say that ABCD is the cyclic quadratic. I hope you understood. Next question number 9 will be like this. Question number 9: two circles intersect at 2 points. दो सर्कल 2 पॉइंट पे इंटरसेक्ट करते हैं, B and C, through B and a line segment ABD and PBQ. ABD and PBQ are two line segments intersect each other at the following points. Prove that angle ACP equals to QCD. We have to prove that angle ACP is equals to QC and D. QCD के equal लाना है ACP को. Okay, so just see here the given thing is like this. This is a circle and this is also a circle. Both circle intersect at B and C. दोनों सर्कल कहाँ पे intersect है? B and C. तो ये डायग्राम आपको given है, and segment is also given. Two circle intersect at B and C, and ABD and PBQ are segment. तो segment आ गया, it means the angle in same segment are equal. So here you can see this both angle in same segment. If we construct like this, then this is the segment हो गया, क्या हो जाएगा ये segment. So we can say that the angle 1 and angle 2 is equal angle in same segment. जब इसको ऐसे कंस्ट्रक्ट करेंगे तो हम कह सकते हैं कि ये एक सेगमेंट और वो एक सेगमेंट होता है. सो एंगल इन सेम सेगमेंट आर इक्वल, एंड हियर आल्सो एंगल इन सेम सेगमेंट आर इक्वल. सो आई written here angle 1 plus angle 1 is equal to angle 2, angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Angles in same segment are after that as you know that there are two triangles you can see properly. आप दो triangles यहाँ properly देख सकते हैं, triangle A C and D. So I mention here in triangle A C D sum of angle sum property we use angle A plus angle C plus angle D is equals to 180 angle sum property. So just see here angle A का नाम क्या है, angle 1. So angle 1 angle C देखो angle A की लाइन ये आ रही है और फिर ये ऐसे चलेगी, तो एंगल C के अंदर दो एंगल आ रहे हैं 5 and 6. तो एंगल 5 प्लस एंगल 6 ये दोनों एंगल C के अंदर आ रहे हैं. देन एंगल D मींस एंगल इक्वेशन नंबर 1. सिमिलरली सेकंड एंगल इज PC and Q. PC and Q. So I mentioned that PC Q angle B plus angle C plus angle Q is equals to 180. Angle B means 2a. Angle B means 2a. Now you can see here angle C B की लाइन यहाँ से आ रही है फिर यहाँ जा रही है, सॉरी यहाँ से आ रही है फिर यहाँ जा रही है. So angle की बार angle C के अंदर 6 and 7. Then angle 6 plus angle 7 and angle Q means angle 4 is equals to 180. So by equation 1 and 2, if right hand side is equal then left hand side is also equal. अगर right hand side same है then the left hand side is also equal. So angle 1 plus 5 plus 6 plus 3 is equals to angle 2 plus 6 plus 7 plus 4. 6 and 6 will be cut. Then instead of 1 as you know that angle 1 की जगह पे angle 2 place कर सकते हैं, angle 3 की जगह पे angle 4 and angle 3 instead of angle 3 is angle 4. So I place here angle 1 की जगह पे angle 2 put कर दिया. Then 5 as it is 3 की जगह पे 4 and D new as it is. Angle 2 and angle 2 will become 4 and 4 will become, then we get angle 5 equals to angle 7. So what is the name of angle 5? The actual name of angle 5 is ACP. So AC and P and angle 7 actual name is QC and D. So this is already true. I hope you understood. And if you face any doubt, then after that you can ask. Okay, take the screenshot first. Take the screenshot of both of the question and write in your notebook as it is. Okay students, so the next question number 10, the question number 10 is like this. If circles are drawn taking two sides of a triangle as diameter, अगर किसी सर्कल की दो साइड्स को डायमीटर मान के दो सर्कल ड्रॉ करें, then prove that the point of intersection of these circle lies on the third side. Prove that the point of intersection lies on the third side. The given thing is like this. ABC is a triangle. ABC is a triangle as you know that, as you can see that ABC is a triangle. And in which triangle AB and AC we have to take as diameter. We have to take AB and AC as diameter and construct two circles like this. Construct two circles like this. So as you can see, the point of intersection, this is first and this is second. The question is saying about this point. The point of intersection P lies on third side. As you can see, आप देख सकते हैं कि P जो है third side के ऊपर lie करता है, obviously बिल्कुल. But here we have to prove that P lies on third side. So given thing is ABC is a triangle. ABC is a triangle, only simple triangle. In which AB and AC are diameters. AB and AC are diameters of circle. Diameter of circle C1 and C2. ये इन दोनों के diameters है C1 and C2 के. Then we have to prove that P lies on BC. P lies on BC. So P जो है, if this point P, ये P BC के ऊपर कब लाइन करेगा? When BC is a straight line. When BC is a straight line, अगर ये लाइन थोड़ी सी भी टेढ़ी होगी, then P is not lying on this line. अगर ये लाइन ऐसे होगी तो भी लाइन नहीं करेगा. It means ये लाइन करेगा जब when BC is a straight line. So indirectly here mentioned that we have to prove that BC is a straight line. BC is a straight line क्योंकि straight होगी तभी P इसके ऊपर लाइन करेगा. It means we have to prove like this. Angle BPC is equals to 180 degrees because if any line is straight, then we can say that their angle is 180. वहाँ पे angle कितना होगा? 180. Okay, I hope you understood. So construct this line also. मैंने इसको भी construct कर लिया है. Common chord. AP is common chord of both of the circles. AP is common chord of both of the circles. The second thing, this here I mark 1 and here I mark 2. So as you know that AB is diameter of circle C1. AB is diameter of circle C1. So we can say that this is also a semicircle and this is also a semicircle. So as you know that I told you angle in semicircle is always 90 degrees. So angle 1 is equals to 90 degrees. Equation number 1. The second thing also angle 2 is also equals to in semicircle. So angle in semicircle is always 90 degrees. Angle 2 is also equals to 90 degrees. 80. So that we can say here BC is a straight line. So P is lies on. So P is lies on BC. P is lies on BC. Then we can say that so P is lies on BC. Okay. So the next question number 11. Question number 11 will be like this. ABC and ADC are two right angle triangles. ABC and ADC are two right angle triangles with common hypotenuse. ABC and ACD are two right angle triangles with common hypotenuse. Prove that angle CAD is equal to angle CBD. The given thing is like this: ABD and ACD are two right angle triangles. ABD and ACD. ABC first right angle triangle and second is AD and C. These both are right angle triangles with common hypotenuse. The common hypotenuse is AC. I mentioned here triangle ABC and ABC are two right angle triangles with common hypotenuse AC. Okay, we have to prove that angles ACD is equal to angle CBD. First of all, given thing is angle B is equal to 90, angle D is also equal to 90 because both are right angle triangles. So we add both of these, angle B plus angle D is equal to 90 plus 90, angle B plus angle D is equal to 180. So as you know, the opposite angles of cyclic coordinate. देखो इस B का और D का सम कितना आ गया 180. It means sum of the opposite angles of a cyclic coordinator is 180. Opposite angle का सम कितना आ गया 180. So we can say that this is a cyclic. मतलब इसके बाहर क्या है ये सर्कल है. ये क्या है cyclic coordinator. So I draw now to understand to you. अभी मैंने ड्रॉ किया है because आपको समझाना है कि ये एंगल B plus एंगल C आ गया 180 एंगल B. Sorry. So we can say that angle ABCD is a cyclic coordinate. So I mentioned here sum of opposite angle of cyclic coordinate 180. ABCD is cyclic. क्या है ये साइक्लिक कोऑर्डिनेट. ओके, तो साइक्लिक का अब आपको प्रूव करना है CAD ये है CAD इज इक्वल टू CBD. C B and D, तो इसको ज्वाइन करना पड़ेगा CBD. ये और ये इक्वल आना. सो एज मैं अगर इस लाइन को मिटा दे अपने एक मिनट के लिए तो देखो एंगल इन सेम सेगमेंट आर इक्वल. सो मैंने लिख दिया एंगल CAD इज इक्वल टू एंगल CBD डायरेक्टली इक्वल एंगल इन सेम सेगमेंट आर इक्वल. क्योंकि ये सेगमेंट हो गया और ये आपका दूसरा सेगमेंट हो गया तो एंगल इन सेम सेगमेंट आर इक्वल. आई होप तो इसको इक्वल लाने के लिए सबसे पहले ये प्रूव करना था कि ABCD इज साइक्लिक. अगर ABCD साइक्लिक हो गया तो देन इजीली वी कैन प्रूव एंगल CAD इक्वल्स टू एंगल CBD बाय एंगल इन सेम सेगमेंट आर इक्वल. सो फॉर द साइक्लिक एंगल B is given 90 and D is given 90. So when we have to add both of these, then we will get angle B plus angle D is equals to 180. It means we can say that angle triangle coordinate ABCD is cyclic. अगर cyclic है तो इसको साफ करने पर साफ दिखता है एंगल इन सेम सेगमेंट आर इक्वल. I hope you understood. So just take the screenshot and solve the remaining solve this question one more time at your home. Only one question is homework from the exercise. Question number 12. Question number 12 is your homework. So you just try to solve at your home. This is too much easy. Only in this exercise, only one homework. Question number 8. Yesterday also I not given the homework. So now the homework is question number 12. Just try to solve. Once I explain the question number 12 also. Prove that a cyclic parallelogram is a rectangle. Cycle के अंदर एक पैरेललोग्राम दिया हुआ है. Cyclic parallelogram. The given thing will be like this. A cyclic parallelogram. एक सर्कल दिया हुआ है इसके अंदर एक पैरेललोग्राम है. This is the parallelogram. This is the parallelogram and we have to prove that it is cyclic. Cyclic prove करना है. So as cyclic parallelogram है and we have to prove that it is a rectangle. क्या prove करना है? ये एक rectangle है. So for the rectangle we have to prove that opposite sides are equal. So as you know that the opposite sides of parallelogram is also equal. पैरेललोग्राम की भी ऑपोजिट साइड क्या होती है इक्वल होती है. तो ये प्रूव करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. केवल प्रूव करना है ऑल एंगल्स आर 90 डिग्री. इट मींस यू हैव टू कंस्ट्रक्ट लाइक दिस ड्रॉइंग एंगल after that prove that this angle is equal to this angle by a prove that both triangles are common. दोनों triangle को common प्रूव करना then you will get angle A is equal to angle C जो हम कर चुके हैं. after that cyclic है it means angle A plus angle C is equal to 180. एंगल A की जगह पे एंगल C लिख देंगे और तो आ जाएगा. जैसे ये 7th क्वेश्चन में दिया था वैसा का वैसा इसमें होगा. पैरेललोग्राम इज आल्सो अ रेक्टेंगल. ऑपोजिट साइड्स इक्वल लाने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. डायरेक्टली जस्ट मेंशन करिए ऑपोजिट साइड आर इक्वल बिकॉज़ rectangle also parallelogram are also opposite sides are equal. Only you have to prove that the angles are 90. So for the angles you just construct a triangle and prove this both of the triangle congruent by SAS rule. SAS rule. AB equals to CD, BC equals to AD and AC equals to AC. कॉमन साइड हो जाएगा तो ये एंगल say that अगर प्रूफ नहीं करना हो तो भी हम कह सकते हैं अगर ये ड्रॉ नहीं करना कोई अगर ये इतना सारा नहीं करना then also we can say that ABCD अगर साइक्लिक है तो पैरेललोग्राम तो ऑपोजिट एंगल्स ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम आर इक्वल ऑपोजिट एंगल्स ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम आर क्या होता है इक्वल टू एंगल ए किसके इक्वल टू एंगल बी के सी के एंगल बी इक्वल टू एंगल बी के एंड देन वी कैन से that angle A plus angle C equals to 180 angle A के angle C के कितना then 90 आ जाएगा 180 I hope you understood the question number 12 homework question this is question number 12 and homework question just try to solve at your home and then if you face difficulty then you can ask okay so now the chapter 10th is over in the next class we will start our last chapter 8 coordinates okay so just take the screenshot and write in your notebook and if you face any doubt then